It was a cold, silent night. The city slept peacefully, but Ali couldn't. He sat alone in a small tea shop at the edge of town, his eyes filled with rage and pain. 5 years had passed since his life was destroyed, and tonight, the fire of revenge burned brighter than ever. 5 years ago, Ali was an honest worker in a private company. He loved his job and dreamed of buying a small house for his parents. But one day, his boss, Kamran Malik, one of the richest businessmen in the city, accused him of stealing company money. Ali tried to prove his innocence, but no one believed him. He was arrested, humiliated, and sentenced to 3 years in prison for a crime he never committed. When Ali was finally released, his world had already fallen apart. His parents had both died of heartbreak and shame. He stood before their graves, his fists clenched, and whispered, "Greater than, I will not rest until Kamran pays for what he did." That day, a new Ali was born, colder, wiser, and burning with fury. He vanished from everyone's life and began to plan his revenge. By day, he worked small jobs to survive. By night, he studied Kamran's world, his partners, his businesses, his habits, and his weaknesses. Years passed, and his plan grew stronger, sharper, and deadlier. Then, one day, the perfect chance arrived. Kamran Malik won a huge government contract, and to celebrate, he arranged a grand party at his mansion. Ali seized the opportunity and managed to get hired as a security guard for the event. No one recognized him. That night, while laughter and music filled the mansion, Ali moved silently through the halls. He entered Kamran's private office, opened the safe using a code he had learned after months of watching, and took out every piece of evidence, documents, files, and USB drives, all proving Kamran's corruption, money laundering, and crimes. Then, with steady hands, Ali sent the files to every major news channel in the anti-corruption department. Within hours, the news broke across the city. Kamran Malik's empire, built on lies, began to collapse. By morning, he was arrested, handcuffed, and dragged out of his mansion in front of cameras. Ali stood among the crowd outside the police station, watching the man who ruined his life fall to the ground he once ruled. Tears filled his eyes, not of pain, but of victory. He whispered softly, "Greater than, you took everything from me, Kamran. Now it's your turn." As the first light of dawn touched the city,